wanna watch game theory. Yeah. Listen, I know Matpat. Matpat is a legend. Isn't he like a congressman now or something? So I figured this would be a good way to introduce myself. Yeah, he he does look like he got put in a microwave. He looks so young. I think this was like years ago.
Hello once again, theorists. Welcome to Matpat Plays. Today we are playing the scariest game of all creation.
I forgot to mention, I know the stupid Freddyfazbear song.
O cholera, czy to Freddyfazbear? Oh.
I hate it. I hate that stupid tune. It's so silly.
Probably never heard of it. It's called Five Nights at Freddy's. Here we go. What's this?
He's so young. He's so young. He looks like a baby. Who the hell is this guy? Your favorite Congress guy.
It's a camera. The camera came up. Oh, was that a bunny? Was that a bunny? I think it was a bunny. Oh my gosh. I am so scared right now. Oh god. Oh. It was only the fan.
Is he making fun of the people who used to play the game and are like reacting? You know what's crazy? I feel like if I played the game, I'd react the same way. But genuinely. Because I get scared of everything.
It's only the fan. Only a fan. I have never played a game this intense. Oh god, shut the doors, shut the doors, shut the doors. Oh, please don't see me, please don't see me, please don't see me, please don't see me, please don't see me. I'm so scared right now, I'm so scared. Can you tell how scared I am right now?
Is he good? Is he good? Oh my goodness. Why is he... He's giving me a little bit of ASMR. Thank you so much.
Okay, we're good. Oh! Just the fan. Just the fan. I don't know about you, but every time the camera makes the sound to come up, I pee a little bit in my pants.
Oh. Hey, brother, you need a diaper? I got you, man. I got you.
What? That's it? That's it? It's a jump scare? It's a little bunny rabbit jump scare?
Hell no.
Really?
Hell no. Oh, I don't even want to look.
Alright. I mean, oh god, it's so terrifying. Oh, there's the bunny rabbit. Shut my door. Man, this is truly compelling gameplay. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm almost out of power. 11% and it's 5 a.m. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Oh, please don't get me Freddy. Please don't get me Freddy. Come on. Is this what it takes to get views on YouTube?
Oh, hell no, bro. Hell no. That felt like an anime intro song where they like flash on the screen a little bit. That's terrifying. Freddy, bro.
What's this? Hello, and
Dude, fire intro. What was that? That was sick. What the hell? I miss when YouTube videos had like longer intros. They put so much effort into it, you know?
Internet. Welcome to Game Theory, where fear is our middle name. Matthew Fear Patrick. It's a very strange name. Okay, I'll admit it, I didn't give Five Nights at Freddy's enough credit when it first came out. A few jump scares from creatures that, aren't that scary. People overreacting to it on YouTube. Meh, pass. But then when I asked you about it, you showed overwhelming support.
Oh, is that old Twitter? Oh my god.
Meh,
Holy.
pass. But then
Oh, favorites? Oh my goodness. 2014! Oh my goodness. Whole gore. Okay. Oh my goodness. Holy.
Overwhelming
18 years an idiot. Okay, 2014. 18. They're 27 now. God, I hope I did the math right. I don't think I did. No. No, 11. Yeah, 20. No, 29. Just pretend I said that in the beginning.
support for an episode on the game on Twitter, so I began to dig a little deeper and deeper. And what I found was some of the most interesting storytelling, most intriguing mysteries, and most disturbing events I'd read about in a
Hello? Was that a actual trial?
long time. Now, if you were just to play the game straight through 5 days, the story would actually come across as pretty superficial. You're the new night guard watching the security cameras at a Chuck E. Cheese style restaurant called Freddyfazbear's Pizza. 4 animatronics roam the halls at night because the owners don't want their servos to lock up. Bad news is, you can't let them near you or else they'll kill you on the spot because you look like a naked endoskeleton. Ow, ow, show them those circuits. Apparently, one of them
What was that? God, could you imagine though? Oh, dude, if I worked at a job and like there was any inkling of danger, dude, no money is worth that. I'm leaving immediately. Freak that guy, man.
bit someone back in 87, presumably 1987. In the past guard
Is that where the bite of 87 originates from?
leaves you recorded phone messages to act as your tutorial. That is, as much as he could record before he got himself killed. And that's it. Stay 5 nights, collect your paycheck, done, game over, play something new. But playing it that way is doing the game a huge disservice, because that's not even scratching the surface. If you're really observant, you start to unravel the layers of unsolved mysteries around this place. You find that there's a 5th animatronic, that posters on the wall will change randomly, that new
Dude, I don't know why that image just gave me like throwback to when I used to be like an avid iFunny person. It just like looks like it would be on on that website or like Tumblr or like something like that, you know. Oof. Oh, such a older game.
news clippings appear and disappear, telling the dark secrets of this twisted place.
Wait, I didn't. Let me
The
read.
news
2 local children were reportedly lured into a back room during backrooms. Oh my god, that's where it came from too. During the late hours of operation at Freddyfazbear's Pizza on the night of June 26th. I missed it. Nuts. While video surveillance identified the man responsible and led to his holy shit, I can't fucking read sideways. Led to his capture. The following morning, the children themselves were never found and are presumed dead.
appear and disappear,
Oh, I couldn't read the last part. Local pizzeria Freddyfazbear's Pizza had been threatened again with shutdown by the health department over reports of foul odor coming from the much-loved animal mascots. Some of these are hard to read. Police were contacted when parents reportedly noticed that what appeared to be blood and mucus around the eyes and mouths of the mascots. One parent likened them to reanimated carcasses. Ugh.
telling the dark secrets of this
I can't read the top of that. Now linked to the incident at Freddyfazbear's Pizza where a man dressed as a cartoon mascot lured them into a back room while the has been charged. The bodies themselves were never found. Freddyfazbear's Pizza has been fighting an uphill battle ever since to convince families to return to the pizzeria. It's a tragedy.
place. Putting it all together, here's the rest of the story. Freddyfazbear's Pizza, once a popular restaurant, fell into hard times when 5 children went missing.
Investigation into the recent disappearance of 5 children at local family restaurant Freddyfazbear's Pizza is still underway as of June 30th. I missed it again! The children remain missing and the local authorities are keeping a close eye on their ever-narrowing list of suspects. The restaurant staff has declined any comment and the police force has been slow to speak as well. We're working as hard and as fast as we can to bring the children home safe and to bring whomever responsible to justice. Gussie? Okay, I cannot take that name seriously.
There, after being lured to a back room by a man dressed in a character costume. Though a suspect was caught and convicted, the bodies of the children were never recovered. The pizzeria was also threatened with shutdown due to sanitation complaints, as foul odors started to come from the animatronics, blood and mucus oozing from their eyes and mouths. The last article, written years after the incident, states that the pizzeria would finally be closed by year end. In addition to the core 4 robots, Chica, Bonnie, Freddy, and Foxy, there's also a 5th, unofficially referred to as Golden Freddy. Ignoring the rules of physics, Golden Freddy appears and disappears at will, can inexplicably travel through doors, wherever, causing strange hallucinations. And when he attacks you, you're not taken to the typical game over screen, your game crashes. So that's unsettling. And there's
That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Snooze. Nice boobs. Thanks. Grew them myself.
also strange messages appearing on the walls, repeating the words, "It's me." According to the game's creator, the place is a
There is an explanation of why the characters are haunted, but it's hidden within the game and would take a careful observer to figure it out.
haunted by what we can only assume to be the spirits of the 5 lost children. So that's the gist of it. Murder, missing children, foul odors, killer robots, and pizza. But that story leaves a lot of lingering questions. Who is your character? How's he fit in? Why does he stay for 5 nights when he's very clearly confronting the possibility of death? What more can we know about this terrifying Golden Freddy? And most importantly, what is the complete story behind Five Nights at Freddy's?
Maybe he got pissed on and he's mad. You know, I'd be pretty mad if I got pissed on.
They're all good questions about a delightfully incomplete and mysterious story with just enough threads to keep you theorizing. So now, if you'll indulge me, reciprocate that story with one of my own. I think you'll find it interesting. December 1993, Aurora, Colorado. 10 p.m. Tuesday night at a local Chuck E. Cheese. After a family birthday party runs long, manager Margaret Kohlberg and teenage employees Sylvia Crowell, Ben Grant, Colleen O'Connor, and Bobby Stevens are forced to stay late to close up shop. But as Margaret tallies receipts in the back, Bobby scrubs down the kitchen, and the other 3 work outside in the main arcade. Unknown to any of the 5, there's actually a 6th person locked in the building with them, waiting silently in the darkened restrooms. A 19-year-old named Nathan Dunlap. Earlier that year, Nathan had begun working there as a cook, dough master, before getting fired in July after a disagreement.
Why'd they add the fact that he was a dough master? Okay. Yeah, I mean, not very much a dough master. He got fired, man. He's not getting any dough, okay? No money.
Over his hours. Now, 5 months later, he was back. At 10:05, he left the bathroom, pulled out a small caliber handgun, and proceeded to execute everyone in the building. First Sylvia, then Ben, then Colleen. Dunlap then moved to the kitchen, where he surprised Bobby Stevens. The bullet entered Bobby's jaw, sending him sprawling onto the ground. Then finally, Nathan moved to the back, the office, where Margaret opened the safe before Nathan shot her twice, proceeded to grab her bag, filling it with $1,600 in cash, arcade tokens, and keychains.
Well, that wasn't necessary. What are you gonna do with the arcade tokens? What do you need those for? Hello? Just take, like, the toys or something. Why do you need the tokens? Just take the actual prizes. I feel like those are worth it more.
Spurred on by the building security footage, police were at his home a few hours later, where he was promptly arrested. Eventually, he was tried and sentenced to death, but his story re-entered the news just recently as his punishment has been postponed, leading people to debate whether he's able to sleep soundly, knowing that his execution has been delayed. This is a tragic story, a disgusting waste of human life, and one that I won't joke about or make fun of in any way, but I want to address it because I have a strong suspicion that this story is the one that inspired Five Nights at Freddy's. Let's look at the facts. First, I don't think that there's any doubt that Freddy's is a parody of Chuck E. Cheese. From the singing animatronics to the alliterative naming of the characters, the parallels are just obvious, so the setting is certainly the same. Next, what year does Five Nights take place? The time is certainly kept vague, but there are clues that we can put together. For one, the Chuck E. Cheese franchise had a tremendous period of growth and success in the late 80s and early 90s, but started to decline along the same time as arcades, with at-home video game consoles taking center stage. So that's one clue, but we can get even more detailed, specifically with your character's paycheck. Each night you're working a 6-hour shift, and you're spending 5 nights there. So that's 30 hours of total work time for $120. In total, for
Holy sh! That's terrible. I mean, okay, if you were talking like restaurant pay, when I used to work as a server, I'd get paid $4 an hour. It was awful. It was terrible. But a lot of our restaurant staff only gets paid like, I think their minimum wage is like $3.50 or something. And then your income is just supposed to be purely on tips. But he didn't even get tips because he's in the back. $120 is so That's terrible. Yeah, he's not making anything. I'll be mad.
$4 an hour. How can they do that? That's below minimum wage for 2014. But in 1990, minimum wage was $3.80. In 1991, it was raised to $4.25. And by 1996, you were looking at about $5 an hour. So the game seems to take place between 1991 and 1996. The Nathan Dunlap story took place in 1993. But let's move on to the most important comparison, the victims. In the game, there were 5 child victims. In the real-life story, there were also 5 victims. But we can get even more specific. Online theories about the game always tend to draw a parallel between the number of kids missing to the number of animatronics, saying that the children's bodies were stuffed in the various suits. And this appears to be true. Bonnie and Chica both have moans and raspy breath sound effects, as though someone's trying to cling to the last threads of their lives stuffed inside the costumes. And other sounds made by the animatronics are just slowed down versions of children's laughs.
Hell no. Hell no. Dude, if I even heard a single a 1, I'd think somebody's having an asthma attack. Or a 2, I'd be out of there. Hell no. Giggling? No one's allowed to have fun on my shift.
Screams. Additionally, as the news clipping mentions, the suits ooze blood and mucus and begin to stink like decaying bodies.
Pause. Is that how you spell mucus? Is that how you spell mucus? I thought it was M-U-C-U-S. Is that how you spell it? Am I crazy? Is that how you spell it?
Reanimated corpses. So 5 victims, 5 suits. Seems like a slam dunk, but nowhere does it say that all 5 were murdered, only that they went missing and couldn't be found. Also, the trouble a lot of people have with this theory is Golden Freddy. Why is that guy so limp and lifeless? So unlike the others. It's weird, until you go back to the real-life story. Yes, there were 5 people shot that night in Chuck E. Cheese, which matches the 5 victims in Freddy's story, but of those, 1 survived. Bobby, the one from the kitchen, miraculously survived the shot to his jaw. After he was knocked to the floor by the bullet, he went limp, played dead, to avoid the killer coming back to finish the job. And that relates exactly to the advice you're given on night 3 by the phone guy.
Try playing dead. You know, go limp.
Again, let me reiterate that I'm not trying to make light of the real-life events by comparing them to bear.
Okay, you don't need to have the giggles. That's crazy. I feel like if I were to experience that, I think I would rather just die, truthfully. I don't think I would want to be the person that survives. You know, I think I would rather be one of the people that dies. Because, like, could you imagine? You're just going to work and somebody just shoots up the place. You experience all this trauma, all your people that you know, that you're friends with, coworkers, everybody dies, and you're the only... I just would not be able to go to another job. Because then I'd be like, if I get too comfortable, somebody's gonna get mad and then shoot the place, you know? Like, I would be too traumatized. And that would really, survivor's guilt. Listen, I don't think I have the willpower, man. Like, I would just constantly think about it. I guess that's what therapy and all that stuff is for, but none of that would be enough. I would be, you know?
air costumes and animatronics. But I do want to point out that these similarities do exist. And what else is limp and appears to be a lifeless, empty suit in the game? Golden Freddy. Surviving the attack, Bobby was able to go to trial and be a damning piece of evidence in the case against Nathan Dunlap.
Oh, okay, but that's pretty fire. That's pretty fire. Like, yeah, I guess also if you were to survive, oh, I would take this man down. I would take them down, bro.
Ultimately leading to his death sentence. Which animatronic surprises you by appearing randomly? The one you don't expect and has no clear pattern? Golden Freddy. It's also worth mentioning that of all the cameras in the restaurant, one is always black, preventing you from seeing what's going on. That camera is located in the kitchen, leading many to assume it's where Golden Freddy hides, which just so happens to be the place Bobby was able to survive the attack. So I ask,
That's crazy. I think it's so interesting to make like a scary game based on a real life event. Like that's so interesting to me to do. I think it makes it more meaningful, you know? But it would also suck for the person who survived. Could you imagine you survive all that trauma? And then your trauma is now a game online. And then there's some random people online who's like memeing up your terrible experience. I'd be mad. I'd be kind of mad. It would have to be the funniest thing ever. But I would be pretty pissed. I'd be like, okay, yeah, I went through all that stuff. And you're making fun of me? That'd be insane.
coincidence or source of inspiration? In fact, if you think about it, the behavior of the animatronics really corresponds with key features of each of the real-life story's victims. We just covered Golden Freddy and Bobby, but the rest have strange parallels too. Bonnie goes into the utility closet filled with floor cleaning supplies, the most prominent ones being a mop and a broom. It's probably one of the most random rooms in the game, until you consider that Ben, the second victim, was vacuuming at the time of the attack. Foxy is kept sequestered in the back of the building, behind a curtain, more aggressive than all the rest, similar to the way Margaret, the manager, was in the back office counting receipts at the time of the murder, and her role as manager would inherently make her more aggressive or assertive. Sylvia was closest to the bathroom and was cleaning up the salad bar at the time of the attack. Chica walks past the bathroom and is associated with food. And Freddy, well, he doesn't have that strong of a parallel with Colleen, but he does appear in the girls' restroom. Odd for what we would assume to be a male animatronic. Maybe it's a reference to Colleen being a girl, or a nod to Nathan's plan of hiding in the bathroom until he was ready to attack. Alright, after doing all the research,
I wish they wouldn't play this music. I'm getting freaked. I don't need the suspense. They're gonna jump scare me at the end or something. Five Nights in France. Also a horror story. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No, okay, I was thinking that too. Freddy is trans. Yeah, what if Freddy is transgender? Ever thought of that?
reading every fan theory in existence and putting all the clues together, what can this mean for the story of the game? I think the game is an allegory for that night back in 1993. Here's my final interpretation. You, Mike Schmidt, are the murderer, former employee of Freddy's Pizzeria. Like Nathan in the real story, you were fired for the reason stated in the Day 7 pink slip, tampering with the animatronic.
Oh, well that's more obvious. Wait, you get this? So it's more obvious. Okay.
Being unprofessional, odor. Maybe it was your tampering with the robots that caused the infamous bite of 87. Regardless, like...
I can't hear that the same. I can't hear that the same. Just think of that stupid ass clip.
Nathan, you were mad and wanted to get even. So you lured children to the back using a costume, killed them, stuffed their bodies into the animatronic suits, hoping to get the place shut down, then left. Notice that the newspaper clippings never say it's an employee of the company luring the children away, but we know it must have been someone with access and knowledge of the employees only section of the building. And as the newspaper clippings clearly show, just like Nathan, you were caught almost immediately, captured on the security footage. You were arrested, tried, and convicted, forced now to live on death row. The Freddy's Pizzeria you work in now are just the nightmares that haunt you.
I was about to say, maybe it's the trauma. Maybe it's the trauma you're going through. You have to relive this again. Really don't want it.
Every night with the phrase, "It's me, it's me." It is you. You are the killer. The nightmare
It's a me espresso.
is also why everything is so surreal. Posters switching at random, heads on the animatronics glitching, Golden Freddy appearing and disappearing at will, taunting you as the one that got away. It's also why you're only at
Katy Perry.
pizzeria from midnight to 6 a.m. every night. It's a nightmare. It's in your sleep. It's a place you created.
Nightmare, 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 nightmare.
A
Okay.
restaurant long closed as evidenced by the spider webs, and overrun with angry spirits out for revenge on you, and you alone as the one who took their lives, as evidenced by them completely ignoring the naked endoskeleton elsewhere in the building.
You what? You.
It's also a place you can't escape from, why you find yourself back there night after night, even after you complete your 5 nights. See you back next week, the ending text goes. You're unable to leave this terror, the threat of death, the guilt, because it never ends. And in a delightfully ironic twist, your personal hell forces you to supervise the exact same security footage that led to your capture in the first place. But hey, that's just a theory. A game theory.
Oh my god. What was that? What does the fuck say? Oh, I've been taken back.
A theory. A game theory. Sweet dreams. You know what October reminds me?
These nuts! That was good. That was good. Now I know. Now okay. Oh my god. Now I am informed about Five Nights at Freddy's. I knew this game was deeper and people had a lot of theories about it, but I feel like this makes the most sense. Scary! If you watched it this far, feel free to like and subscribe. And if you want more content like this, feel free to hit the bell. While you're at it, go get food, go get water, go get rest if you need. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.